Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Troy Trojans, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Catch made by the tight end. They get him down, and the gain moves the ball to the +40.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the sack. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's a quarterback who just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows...
Touchdown, Minutemen. Strong game by this quarterback. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
It's blocked. Only scoop it up. Can he make something happen here? He takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Boy, just a tough way for this offense to end that drive. They put together a bunch of first downs, moving the ball, and then to put it on the ground.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too. Yeah, it's sacked for the D.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Minutemen offense back on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They can't slow him down. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UMass 6, Troy 2.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, UMass. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Troy offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Trojans offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. 3rd down stretch.
offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the UMass offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The sack on first down. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The tackle made by the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national champion.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Minutemen. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Troy offense back on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll test the right side here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. Running right through tacklers. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Runs through the defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to run it. It's West. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The UMass offense takes the field now. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
He's back at the 26. Second down coming up. Ready up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Got him for a sack, a big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He pulls in the catch. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Handing off on the draw play. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Trojans' offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tight end makes the grab. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. second down after that completion. Handoff to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short pass, finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd had these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth-quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Touchdown, UMass. This offense cannot be stopped. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. You got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Troy offense will take over. First and
10. The Troy offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable in this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. UMass offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Brought down at the 9-yard line. Second down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Minuteman. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. UMass offense takes the field now. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game, and they now put this game on ice. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UMass Minutemen.